Hi, I'm Marilyn Meadows from Marilyn Stamping Studio. Firstly, I have been requested for the box design that I'm doing today. I discovered it just before the Stampin' Up convention in Brisbane, and it came from Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Design, and she has a YouTube video on it, but I've sauced it up a bit. So today I'll show you what you can do with it, and if you look at the ones in the front, I've made some really nice Christmassy gift ones, and I've made a birthday gift one. The pieces you'll need today are, this one is 8 by 8, this one is 1 inch by 8 inches, and this one is 3/4 by 8 inches, and you'll need 4 pieces of designer series paper 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. You'll need some straps for what I'm going to do a men's one. So I've got some Dapper Denim, some Whisper White, and some of the Moroccan series. These are the tools that I'll use today. Firstly, I've got a Dapper Denim Stampin' Up pad, and I've got the petite pairs. I've got a Tombow glue, I've got the Stampin' Up stapler, I've got the, I think it's a 1/4 inch punch, and I'm going to use a bit of chocolate chip binding, seam binding, some snail, I've got this, I've got a pair of tweezers, and I've got the bone folder and the Stampin' Up scissors. I've got a 1 1/2 inch punch, a 1 3/4 punch, and some a balloon punch. And I'll use those for punching out the extras that I'm going to put on it. You'll need some Stampin' Dimensionals also. Now firstly, we need to score down this 8 inch by 8 inch, 2 inches, 4 inches and 6 inches, and then you turn it round and you do 2 inches, 4 inches and 6 inches again. So I've got a finished one here, and what I've done is I've cut out all the corners. You need to chop down here where you've done, and this one, that one and that one. Okay, I've chopped down all of those. Now if you have trouble when you are doing the box, you can actually cut a little V out, just slightly from there and go to the centre, and slightly from this side and go to the centre also. Now, I found that worked really well. Now you pick this up, and I put this over here like that, and do it with your bone folder, and the next one. Now I also turned it over and did it the other way with the bone folder, and you do the 4 sides like that. Now what I'm going to do is glue this one onto that one, and that's how you get the peak in the middle. So I just used Tombow glue because I found it was easier when it comes out. Okay. Now what I also found, and it made it quite easy, is these little bulldog clips, and I just clipped it on, and you can keep on going. You don't have to wait for anything to dry. Okay, now while that's drying, what you can do is get your bits of designer series paper ready. Now I found it was easier to go side to side than up and down, because you can sometimes lose a wee bit. It doesn't matter if you can just chop that off, or it's actually going to sit down in the box so you won't even see it. Now I've put snail on those, and I'm just going to put snail on this one. Now by now these should be basically almost set. One piece.
Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams.
Okay, so there's your initial box. Now decorating it. Now I usually look for the worst side, and I think those two sides are actually the worst side. And what I do is I put a bit of glue, because I found the handle tended to swing around if I didn't, and then I just staple it. And it doesn't matter that it's a wee bit longer than the other end. And just pop the staple on here. Okay, and there's basically your box. Okay, and the stamp set I'm using today is the Petite Pears one. I'll just pop that away. There we go. Now, I'll just punch it out with this. Okay, and we'll just punch one of these out. I'm doing this one for a man, so it's not going to be as decorated as those ones. And I'll just get my snail and we'll pop it on the bottom of the right. Yeah, and we will punch it with the hole punch. Now I'm doing a fairly big one because the ribbon I've got's quite big. There we go, and we'll just get a piece of ribbon. Now, you can fill this with all sorts of things. I've done the Christmas ones with chocolates and some Christmas ornaments. This one, I'm going to do some Hershey's chocolates because it's for a man. And I'm going to put probably a cappuccino, a latte, and all of a few men. You could even put a man's hanky in there. For a lady, you might like to put a little packet of tissues or whatever on it. Now on the back of this, I just stick a dimensional. We'll just stick one on there for a minute. And yep, chop that off. Yeah, and I put that on because it's easier to tie it after it's on. And I'm not going to put a bow on this one because it's a men's one. And underneath you'll see I've just got a quilting mat and that helps stop any glue getting on your surfaces. Right, now I'm going to do a couple of balloons, and I'm using the balloon punch. And I'll do some in blue. There we go. And I'm just putting them in there really to cover where the stapler went. And I'll put the little one in front. And just on top of the blue one. There we go. I didn't, if you're going to make a lot of these in a hurry, don't put too much on them. Don't worry about stamping them, just use the cutters and cut them. Often they look much nicer, just less is more. I went over the top a wee bit on the Christmas ones, but I love Christmas, so it's my favourite time of the year. It's family and all those sorts of things. So pop that one on there. And that one on there, and there you go. Now we're going to fill this one with some glue sheets. And I might even pop in, that's a latte, a mocha, and a latte. I'll keep that one going in that way. That's the best thing to give them. And then they can have their coffee and chocolate. What a great hit for the day. Gets them up and running, eh? Pop a couple more in there. And I might put another couple in there. There you go. And that's it, finished. I'd like to thank my daughter for her lovely bench and for doing the video for me. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry I was a wee bit nervous, but it's the first one I've ever done, so hopefully I'll be a bit better if I do another one. Thank you. Enjoy.
Santa baby, I'm filling my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa baby, and hurry down.